In today's video, I am going to teach you how to filter using Vlookup in Excel. To get started, open your Excel workbook and look at your worksheet grid. You are going to set up a simple table and then use a Vlookup-based formula to return only the records that match your chosen region. Take a moment to place the headings exactly where the instructions indicate, because clean headers make the formula easier to read and easier to adjust later. First, type sales team into cell A1, region into cell B1, and target region into D1. As you type these, try to keep them aligned with the columns shown. Cell A1 will label the names column, cell B1 will label the region column, and cell D1 will label the cell where you will type the filter criteria. Next, you are going to create the header for your filtered results. Type filtered agent into cell E1. This is helpful because it clearly shows that column E will contain the output of your filtering logic rather than mixing results with your input data. Now fill in the example data. In cells A2 to A4, type the names Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Then fill cells B2 to B4 with areas north, south, and north. As you do this, make sure each name lines up with the correct region in the same row. For example, the first name in A2 should correspond to the first region in B2, and so on. This row alignment is essential because Vlookup will search and compare based on the values in the specified ranges. At this point, your worksheet should have a small data set, the names in column A, the regions in column B, and the target region label in column D. Now you need a place to enter the filter you want to apply. Type your desired filter criteria text, north, directly into cell D2. If you later want to filter for south instead, you can change this cell value without rewriting the formula. With the criteria ready, you will now build the filtered output using a formula. Click on cell E2 to select your formula output cell. This is where the first filtered result will appear, corresponding to the first row of your dataset. Once cell E2 is selected, you are ready to enter the formula. Type the formula =, if Vlookup A2, A tar T EP4 2, false A =, D$2 A tar T into cell E2. Take a moment to understand what this formula is doing. The if function checks whether the Vlookup result matches your target region. Vlookup searches for the value in A2 within the range A$2, B$4, and returns the corresponding region column, which is column 2 in that range. The comparison then checks whether that region equals the value in D$2, which is your target region. The final parts of the if statement control what gets displayed. If the region matches, the formula returns the agent name from A2. If it does not match, the formula returns an empty string, which appears as a blank cell. This blank output is a clean way to filter within a spreadsheet layout without needing extra filtering tools. After you enter the formula, press the Enter key to filter the first row based on your criteria. You should see either the name from A2 appear in cell E2 if its region matches north, or you should see a blank result if it does not match. From here, you would normally copy or apply the same logic down to the remaining output rows, so that all names are checked against the target region. The key idea is that each row uses its own name as the lookup value, while the comparison to the target region stays linked to D2. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.